how about this on Valentine's Day? How about breakfast in bed? Here to cook up a great gourmet meal are a trio of culinary experts from New York's legendary Le Bernardin restaurant. Executive Chef Eric Ripert, pastry chef Michael Laiskonis, and sommelier Aldo Sohm. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, so we're going to start with the eggs. Chef,
Yes.
Good morning. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
You're French. You're supposed to be Mr. Romance. Is
Absolutely.
this
Every day.
going to win my love's heart all over again?
Probably.
Probably. Depends on how successful we are in the execution, right?
Exactly.
All right.
So what we are going to do is a breakfast in bed, and I was thinking to do some scrambled eggs.
That's
And I
nice.
just want to put them back in the shell because it's cute, it's romantic.
Oh.
So I'm going to teach you how to do it. So you use those tiny scissors that you don't use to cut your nails.
All right.
Obviously, you just
Right.
do it for your. And then you do a little.
Yes, don't take
hole.
this from your toenail to the egg.
You see a little hole here, and then you just cut very fast, like this. It's just to remove the shell.
I've never tried
Just
anything.
try a little harder with the scissor. Go ahead.
Oh, there
That's
we
it.
go.
You got it.
All right.
And then you make sure that you remove the shell. So the shell goes here, and then you check inside your egg.
Make sure there's no...
no shell, and of course,
How about that?
great. It looks beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So we are going to now.
Looks good.
Yes. So those shells have to be boiled because if you don't boil them, you know.
Oh, you still have the possibility of salmonella
yes.
inside, sure.
And therefore you will poison.
So just...
Your Valentine, and it's not a good idea.
Happy Valentine's Day. You're
It's
on your
never
way
a
to the
good idea,
hospital.
but-
Bad start.
And the idea is to whisk them a little bit like that.
All right, I can do that.
You can do that,
All
and
right.
I'm putting the heat very high. And
'Cause
then we are going to put the eggs.
You
right
put a little
here.
butter in?
Yeah, a little bit of butter. You can like this, and now what you don't want is to have some like very thick, clunky
Right.
eggs. So you right away take them out of the fire.
Yeah.
And by whisking them, they will be much more.
When it puts air in them, yeah, it makes them much
smoother.
lighter.
I will have a good texture. We got.
Right.
You want to put the chives? A little bit
sure,
of chives, just like that. And they are going to cook, obviously, in a pan a bit more. So just to stop the cooking and give
Right.
more smoothness to your eggs.
Now here's the
you
key.
add a little bit of heavy cream or half and half. You see like that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm going to taste,
right.
and I won't double dip.
No salmonella, no double dip.
You can try.
When are they done? For your taste?
Right now, to me, they are right.
That's just
They
right.
are perfect. Yes.
Okay.
And then with a spoon, you just have to stuff the shell like that.
Oh, look at that.
You see?
That looks good.
And if you bring that to bed to your Valentine,
Right.
I guarantee you it's going to be a success.
It really does express your love, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, I think we need a little salt in there.
Okay, so you can put a bit of salt, and we are good.
Look at that. That looks really and it's not that hard to do.
It's not hard
Once
to
you
do
make
at
that
all.
initial punch through.
Yes,
it
and then
really-
you see it's the first time you do it, and you were successful at it.
And
So-
even if I can do it, I think.
So
most
this is the
anybody-
beginning, of course, of the Valentine breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Then we are going to move on to
All right.
the rest.
All right.
This
If you go to Le Bernardin, one of the great, the food is always terrific. The entrees, the appetizers, and everything else. I got to tell you, this guy knows what he's doing.
he does.
He really does.
Thank you.
Pastry chef.
Thank you so much.
So what are we making to really enhance? We love the eggs, we love the oofs, but now it's time to get down to the really.
Well, you know,
fun
I
stuff.
mean, breakfast, you have to have something baked and something sweet. And what I did for you today was, this is a little French cake called a financier, but it's really just a muffin on steroids.
Right.
And really what gives it its flavor is brown butter. We're cooking the butter first to kind of brown the solids, and it really gives it a really intense flavor.
I always thought those came in the shape of like little gold bars.
And that's where the name comes from.
Right.
A bakery near the Paris Stock Exchange kind of use that as a marketing term.
All right, so it really is the basic batter is the same, but then you can just put a little muffin tin or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
that's the technique. We even have some heart-shaped ones there too.
All right, and so this is financier with a blueberry.
It's my favorite.
Right?
It's my favorite.
big cafe au lait.
Yes.
Right? What do we got? The eggs. We got this. And now what are these bad boys?
Now this might be for dinner on Valentine's Day. These are just some warm chocolate cakes that we bake just slightly under so that they're still liquid inside. So it's kind of that molten chocolate thing happening.
Wow. That's really working. So we've got the great eggs. We've got the great little sort of muffin, little financier muffins. And how are we going to top off this meal? What is it going to be the thing that's going to put our loved one over the top?
Sparkling wine.
Of course. What else could we possibly do but sparkling wine? And what do you suggest?
Giving a choice, what we have, I went to Spain, to Cava. Keep also the budget a little bit under control.
Right.
Me personally, I would love to have champagne, but that's a whole different topic. I'm more French-driven.
But the truth is, we live in interesting times and challenging times financially. And what is the for a bottle of really good cava? The price is about what?
No, they're fairly affordable. You know, you get them from $12 up to $30, depending on in which category you want to go.
Sure.
Even a little bit further. But this one you should get even for $20. I mean, you don't have to spend much money, and still you get a decent product.
Right, and
it's crisp, fresh. You get a little bit this creamy undertone, and it's probably not as expressive as a champagne would be, but
you are showing your prejudices.
They're gonna love you in Spain, Aldo.
No. But look, what do you do in the morning? You know, in the morning you want to have something not too heavy, not too powerful, not too rich, and I think that starts a day beautifully off.
That's very good.
Yeah,
That's very, very good.
And it goes well with the eggs, actually.
Yeah. Because of its creaminess.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If we all go home and follow through on this, I think it will be a successful
It will
Valentine's.
be a great Valentine.
There you go.